Word up, word up. Everybody say, when you hear the call, you got to get it underway. Word up.
Post-game show number 3. We got a lot of fans in the house. You guys got a lot of fans in the house.
Oh yeah.
How about it? So here we are with Jimmy Larson and Nick Raditz, 2 of the stars of the team. Let's not talk about tonight so much because it's just one little game. Let's talk about the season, Jim. Tell me what you enjoyed the most about playing this year as a senior.
My favorite moment as a senior was after the Burnsville game. Coach Chandler sea-walked. It's pretty cool.
Sea-walked?
Yeah.
Like, explain to us over 25 what sea-walked means.
Maybe demonstrate.
Maybe demo. Let's have a demo, actually. Who wants a demo?
It's past my generation. It's past my generation.
Oh, okay. So that's one of your favorite moments. How about I thought your favorite moment would be when you knocked down Gary Trent Jr.
That was a fun time.
I mean, let's be honest here. Hopefully our master editor can put that in right now.
Yeah.
So walk us through that play. Okay, he has a breakaway. You slam him.
Yeah.
He hits the deck. He gets up. What happened right then and there? I feel like you kind of did one of these, like, yeah, good hard foul, and then next thing I know, there's a technical.
Yeah. I thought if there was gonna be a technical, the ref next to me would have called it, but no, the ref on the top called it.
Oh, see.
That was
kind of deflation. Great memory. Where are you going to school next year?
Kansas State.
Rumor has it you play a little softball?
A little bit of baseball.
A little bit of baseball. D1 pitcher. You got it all going on. Team quarterback. Is there anything you can't do?
Hockey.
Do you have any regrets? You didn't play hockey.
Yeah.
Robotics? Are you a robotics guy? Or is that a Raditz thing?
That might be Raditz, I'm not sure.
Or a Cordis thing?
Maybe, I don't know.
All right, so let's ask Raditz. Okay, so let's hear about your best memory this year, Neil.
Best memory would probably be beating Eastview in OT.
Great team win. Play so hard. Spark plug every time you come in. Did you ever have a moment you take back? Good, that's great. And I remember we moved here and we had an older boy plan. And I remember you, I think you were on varsity as a 9th grader. Am I right?
I was.
And I was like, who is this little guy? But
Still pretty
I mean,
little.
that's such a long journey. And it's so gratifying for us to see you come this far.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is. So where are you going to school this year?
St. Thomas.
Oh, you are? I pay tuition there myself with my son George. It's not an inexpensive school. We get to thank the parents every day, right? No matter what kind of scholarship you get. Are you going to play football?
I am.
Outstanding. I'll be looking for it. I need a shout out from the field.
Will happen.
Do something.
Will happen.
Something cool.
Doing one of these?
Absolutely. A pleasure. It's right to me.
Exactly.
Okay. Speaking of great senior players, Jack Cordes here with Molly. Let's talk about your season. You're averaging nearly 20 points a game. You're our go-to guy.
I don't know. It's all about the team.
It's all, you're such a liar.
It's all about the team.
Yeah. I'm kidding. I mean, but that said, it feels good to score, doesn't it? You're one of the guys that faces up the hoop anywhere on the court and just tries to take his guy, which I think is awesome. It's kind of in-your-face basketball. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I like to drive and stuff, but it's easy when you got a beast like Devin down low.
Absolutely.
Up and
kind of play a little in and
Ryan
out.
on the wing, and you guys playing good defense like TK and Nick. So
I noticed tonight when you hit the ball in the wing, they would pack it in down low to give you more space to attack. Is that a play or is that just
kind of our offense, like 32 block, and stay down low so you can drive and push it to them.
I mean, that's kind of the ultimate show of respect. So I think that's pretty cool. And so when you have a playoff game you have to play this Wednesday. So don't you want to go all over this place on Wednesday?
It's been since, 1978 that we've been to state, so...
Okay, so why not try this right now?
Exactly.
I mean, you got wasn't Sitzman sick?
Sitzman was sick today.
That kind of helps your game, having another scorer out there, right? Another shooter. All right, so let's see. Any other memories you want to relate to Booster Club? Maybe who knows?
I'd have to say Coach Chandler doing the sea walk.
The sea walk.
After the Big win versus Burnsville a couple weeks ago.
Backcourt Club quiz. What is the C-Walk? We don't know this.
You know, it's hard to explain. I can't.
Show us exactly. We need a little demo action. You know, there's free pizza if you do this. C-Walk.
I mean, I'm not as good as Chandler.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's my friends. Wow. Yeah. The C-Walk.
Something like that.
Now
He's a little better. Like,
So keep a copy of this when you're like 48 with a mortgage and like 4 kids.
Oh, yeah.
Then do the C-Walk. Thanks for talking with us, Jeff. Good
thank
luck,
you.
too.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and now we got Rustoff. Behaves himself. How does it feel to be out there? 1 minute you're taking Gary Trent Jr. throwing him like a dish rag. The next minute you're playing point guard tonight. Then we look, I blink, and then you're in the post throwing a foul. We didn't know you could do all those things. Did you?
I really
Tell us about that.
You know, I surprise myself out there.
You do, don't you?
It's really great. You know?
What was your favorite moment in your senior year?
Favorite moment of the year
You
was
can't say C-Walk either.
easily hitting the three from the top of the key against Egan, I think.
Yeah, I remember that. Nothing but nets.
Yep.
I think you did a little fist pump.
I did something.
You did do something.
Weird, like
did do something.
I kind of regret whatever.
No, you can't regret anything. Exactly. All right, so let's see. Any words of advice to all these juniors? All right, so the elbows. Where else is the elbows? You're throwing elbows? You guys know what
Yeah,
was?
they like to call them razor blades.
You threw one tonight. I saw that. And I think I compared you to like Charles Peters. That's a high school player. Or this old guy named Brian Hager used to play.
I cut them up in practice, but you know, it's good fun.
Okay, good. So words of advice to the juniors that are going to be playing next year?
Just throw some elbows.
Throw some elbows. Play dirty.
Play dirty. You know, play with passion. Always keep your head up.
Well, speaking of playing dirty, thank you.
Yeah.
We got Devin Mays. He's got those dirty low post moves. The up and under. Okay. So Devin, I think you've done the up and under move 168 times this year, and I think I've mentioned it about 168 times.
How many of those were makes?
Well, you know, that's beside the point. No, actually a high percentage, don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, if you're shooting 50% from the field, you're doing well.
Yeah.
You at least did that. Now, how did you get so good at that move?
Years of practice from the guy behind the camera.
A big fella?
My dad.
Can you take him on?
Yeah.
Is it not even close?
Nowadays, yes.
Just cat.
Growing up, it was always a big rivalry.
Yeah. So at what point did you start reading?
Well, I remember we would play around the world.
Okay.
And I would have to, in order to get an Xbox, I had to beat him in around the world.
Okay, now that's an NCAA violation.
Yeah.
Just maybe a PLA wire violation.
But I don't know what. Elementary school, I finally beat him.
So you did?
I did, and I got my Xbox.
So wait a minute, elementary school begins in like 4th grade. So you're saying you're a 4th grader? You beat
No, elementary school begins in
I think you just said you beat him in 3rd grade.
probably around there.
No, that's awesome.
Never since.
I mean, you're a fortunate guy. You got your dad is your mentor. Played a lot of hoops in his career. What words of advice did he give you that you could repeat here that are key, that helped you?
I don't know, before every game he just told me to go out there, have fun, work hard.
Like is in a lot of our wins, you're definitely one of our go-to players. You get the ball at the post, you're off in the first look, and you're a very unselfish player, which is a team sport in all seriousness. It's easy to just, jack up a lot of shots. But the team does well when you play your game and play as a team. So did we cover your favorite moment?
We have not, no.
All right, let's cover that now. Besides beating your dad in 2nd grade.
Yeah. I enjoyed it when we were at Lakeville South, and it was a close game throughout, and we finally pulled it away at the end.
Didn't you have free throws right down the stretch? Super important free throws.
I think I had a little jumper with about 30 seconds left.
Yeah, I do remember that play from the right side. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So where are you going next year? What are you doing?
I'm undecided.
Undecided.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't want to commit.
No, well, you just don't need to commit right now.
Yeah.
So you got to take your time and make the right decision. All right, man. Well, it's been a pleasure, man. Great season.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
good
for
luck
coming.
on Wednesday. Oh, it's been a ball. Baseball to the big leagues because now we got one of our coaches here with us. Coach Ray tonight. You know, how does it feel to be the best dressed coach in the conference? First of all, let's just get down to brass tacks.
Well, it ain't easy.
Did you rub it in?
Oh yeah, not easy being Coach Ray. Hey, I have fun.
When you're rocking the suede, you know, it kind of stands out.
I'm a throwback.
You are a throwback.
Yeah.
It takes one to know one.
Oh yeah.
So how proud are you of the boys this year?
Tell you what, I'm proud of
Where they
first of
started,
all,
where they are.
Happy to be here. Great community, great program. I think the kids are awesome. I think that we have work to do. Yeah, we've got work to do. We'll get there. We'll be tougher. We will understand the system more. Every year we'll get better and better. We'll dip down into the youth program, and you'll start to see it start working like clock. The kids are awesome, and we've got some good players. You know,
You do have some good players, absolutely. And I feel like you had a lot of players that actually knew their role in the context of team basketball.
yes, yeah, I think we do. I think that, and some of them they still don't understand what all it is we're asking, and that takes time. We just hadn't had time together. But tell you what, I've seen every one of them grow in different aspects of their game. You know, and I just think that the harder they work, the more we start to work together, the better we're going to be. I think that we're going to make a run in the playoffs. I really think we can beat Chaska if we get Chaska, but I think that it just depends. We need to have a couple of good days of practice, and then go in there with nothing to lose.
Well, exactly. I mean, that's where the advantage is here. I mean, you guys are kind of playing with house money, so to speak. Expectations are harder on Chaska.
Yes.
Comparatively. Didn't say that. So you guys can be loosey-goosey, let it fly. Do you think, if I may, do you think you'll have B Sizzle back?
B-Dub, I call him. But
B-Dub.
yeah, I hope he is because he's a scorer for us. He's really turned into a leader. Gets after it. He's a kid. You can really get after it. He's a fighter. He's a scrapper. You know what? I see things tonight that you know. Fredster came in today, played tough.
He did play tough.
I thought that Devin and Cordis and those guys played well, but at times didn't have a true point guard on them.
Yep, I saw that.
So Lincoln North's a tough team.
Absolutely.
I mean, they aggressive.
Well, I think all five of the starters are playing college basketball.
Yes.
So, I mean, there's no reason.
No, and it's a great program. We played against them. My kids go to North, come up from that program, and it's a program where they know their roles, they know the system. We're getting there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's great, and it's all about where you finish, right?
Yeah.
Versus, where you began. And I see good things too. I think we can keep the class. Maybe we catch them by surprise. Yeah, I know. And if nothing else, another thing that's nice, of course, you got to look to the future. You had a lot of juniors getting playing time.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the process too.
I really think the future's bright.
Absolutely.
I think that we got kids that are going to work. Kids that I'm going to work this summer, and they're going to know it will be better next year. But I think these kids at every level, from freshmen up, I mean, they bought into what we were selling.
Yeah,
They're good kids.
that's great, and that's really where it begins and ends. So, before this segment ends, and we have to ask you at least one personal question.
All right.
If you could have one song playing on the PA system when you're coaching JV, what would it be?
Probably It's Like That, and that's how it is.
There we go.
My big deal is to them and my JV body. And I think that we really started off tough. We kind of hit a wall, and I think that's conditioning and stuff like that. We had a lot of fun, and they know with me, it's kind of my way or the highway, and not to be mean about it, but I will coach you up in this step and just go give me 110%.
There you go. Exactly.
That's all I want. That's
And then you're fair with it.
Yeah, and then they know, shoot, I love every one of them, man. We have fun.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate working with our Jack, as does everybody here.
Oh, I tell you, good kids that shoot it, and that's the thing too with us is I think we got kids that can shoot it so well that that's all we do is sit and shoot the three. Right. We got to start to get to the basket.
There we go.
Get to the free
Oh,
throw.
I like what you're saying right now. That's old school.
Yeah, we got to get to the basket. We'll get there. I mean, these kids are fighters and they scrap, and I'm sure they'll tell you I'm probably the goofiest coach in the bunch. We have fun with it.
Well, that's good. I love it. And it's a pleasure having you on the staff, so thanks.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, pleasure. All right, thanks for coming through, Coach.
There's no place I'd rather be.